Jennifer Mudondo Nyiro, your author of the book Giant in Hiding, A Cry to the Man to Reposition Himself as Head. You know, I love to write. I am very passionate about writing. But I do not write just because I have a passion to write. My decision to get into serious writing was triggered by a desire to influence thought and to cause transformation in my community and beyond. So, with this book, Giant in Hiding, my intention is twofold. One, if you've been following the episodes I've been sharing over the past 2 months, 9 of them, my desire was to highlight the challenge that we have as society, which is coming from the fact that it is not well in the matrimonial bedroom. And of course, this has spilled over to the family, and the spillage, of course, has gone to society. So it is not well. As Africans, we are groomed to not mention that it is not well in the bedroom. But I don't think we should continue to keep quiet about these issues because they are creating a defunct society. You want some signs that this is happening? Look at the morals of children, and not only children, even adults. Look how people abuse offices. Look how we have thieves in very sensitive offices. Look how we have become heartless and mindless. Look how we do not value other people's lives. All those things come from, in one way or another, issues that are not well in the bedroom. And do not think that I'm being narrow. I know for sure there are so many other issues, but this is a big one. So my book, the first objective was to highlight that fact. The second objective was that this book would be a precursor to a number of programs that would work to sort this out and bring relief to the hearts of men and women, husbands and wives, and children, little boys and girls that are crying because it is not well in their parents' bedroom, and therefore it is not well in the family. What objectives am I looking at? Number one, restore the spirit of manhood. And I said spirit because the physical man we have. What we don't have, which evaporated, is the spirit of manhood, the sense of purpose, the sense of fatherhood, the sense of headship, the ability to lead, even self-leadership, the aspects of courage. All those are not there anymore. So we want to restore that. Objective number 2 is to encourage and cultivate a lifestyle of partnership and dialogue between men and women, husbands and wives, boys and girls. You cannot do life alone as a man. You can't do it alone as a woman. So, partnership. 3 is strengthen the family as the primary space where nurturing takes place. And so, with these as my main objectives, I said let us identify the different fronts where our activities will take place, and also find out who the gatekeepers at those points are and work with these. I know for a fact, and I know you also know, that we have structures that we could work with. Those structures are standard structures. They are waiting for us. We don't have to start working out but what will be the conduit. We have conduits in place already. What options do we have for conduits? We have cultural structures, we have community structures, we have government structures, we have education institutions, we have faith, call them religious institutions, we have private organizations, we have NGOs, we have CBOs, we have civil society organizations, we have more. So what we need to do is strike working relationships with these different organs and then move the message. Come up with different approaches, practical approaches, a bit of theory, so that we restore what we have lost and save what we might lose if we don't do anything. I believe that this is one of the most noble things anyone can be a part of, because it's restoration of humanity. We do not want to hand over a defunct life system to the next generation and cause a lot more pain, like pain squared, to our children and their children. You want to be counted as one of those that made a difference in your life. We want to save the species called the man. This has got to be done. Otherwise, like I usually say, we check out of humanity. So think about it. And I'm not saying that you should come and work with me in the same space where I am, but in your own spaces, there's always something you can do about something. So identify your own entry point and let's get started. One thing I'm committing to doing is to give you updates, because for me, I've started. I'll give you updates on how it's going so that we can learn from each other. Thank you so much.